What's up guys, it's Tom here and Liverpool are top of the league. We finally took advantage of Arsenal and Man City not just dropping points but losing, and Liverpool now overtake Man City and are 2 points clear. But what is as important is Liverpool are now 7 points clear of Arsenal, and Arne Slot has broken another record. He's the first Liverpool manager in Liverpool's entire history to win 8 of his first 10 league games, and he has 8 wins, 1 draw and 1 loss. Absolutely amazing. And you know, losing to Nottingham Forest looks a bad result, but in hindsight, you know, Nottingham Forest are up to 3rd place, so they are a solid side as well. What did you think of the game, and what do you think Liverpool can achieve in the Premier League this season? Because the first half Liverpool were really lackluster. We lacked fire in our bellies. I thought we were second to a lot of the second balls. We pulled out sometimes out of 50-50 challenges, but also we have to give credit to Brighton. They were absolutely magnificent in the first half. They played fantastically, and tactically they got it right, they got it spot on. But Liverpool could have been 1-0 up after Darwin Núñez does a magnificent run, what Darwin Núñez should do more often. He takes the ball down at the halfway line, he flicks it over his defender, and then he drives through the Brighton midfield into the Brighton box, where he does a little body feint, cuts inside on his favorite right foot, and then hits an almost perfect shot, but Verbruggen pulls out an absolutely outstanding save. And Liverpool should have and could have been 1-0 up there. That was Liverpool's best chance, by the way, in the first half. And then Brighton go down the other end, and of course, how is Liverpool's luck? Brighton pull out an absolute rabbit out of the head. Cardiologio, their right back, who is a very versatile player. He can play left back, right back, and even maybe right midfield and left midfield. He unleashes an absolute rocket into the far corner. Kelleher gets a slight touch, but he can't keep it out. It goes in off the post. An unstoppable shot, really, and Liverpool were a little bit pulled apart defensively, and Brighton could have been 2-0 up. That was a sensational pass to Welbeck around Van Dijk, and Welbeck is clean through one-on-one, and Kelleher pulls off a magical save, a huge save. In the context of the whole game and in the context of the whole season, that was one of the most important saves of Kelleher's season, because if Brighton go 2-0 up, it would have been very, very difficult, almost impossible to come back from it. So at 1-0 down at halftime, Arne Slot changed things around, and I think Liverpool were much better in the second half. And I also want to pull off the statistics for you. We can actually take a look at how much better Liverpool were in the second half, because in the first half Brighton had more possession, more shots on target, more expected goals created, so Brighton deservedly were 1-0 up at halftime. Second half, Liverpool had the same amount of possession, but we created 11 shots, 7 shots on target. Brighton only had 1 shot on target, so 7 shots on target in the second half by Liverpool, 1 shot on target by Brighton, and Liverpool created 0.9 XG. But the most important thing is we turned the game around, and this came after Arne Slot, of course, had to substitute Konate, who probably has a broken finger after Van Dijk inadvertently stepped on his finger just before halftime. Konate was pushed to the ground by a Brighton player, by the way, but the referee didn't give anything. And then Curtis Jones and Luis Diaz came on for McAllister and Szoboszlai, who had pretty okay games up until that point, but McAllister picked up a yellow card and Szoboszlai ran himself into the ground, and we need a fresh Szoboszlai against Leverkusen. So Jones and Luis Diaz came on, and I thought they were fantastic, but it was Cody Gakpo who scored a brilliant goal. You know, Cody Gakpo, I think he was fouled before the free kick which Cody Gakpo took, and it was a free kick towards Darwin Núñez, and at first I thought Darwin Núñez glanced the header into the far corner, but on the replays you saw that Cody Gakpo actually scored that goal, because the free kick was brilliantly curling towards the goal and nobody touched it in the end, and the ball nestles into the far corner, and that was the little bit of luck that Liverpool needed, because I don't think Gakpo aimed it at the goal. And then the second Liverpool goal is a thing of beauty. From a Brighton free kick, Liverpool counter, Curtis Jones picks out Mo Salah, who takes a couple of touches, and with his second or third touch he cuts inside on his favored left foot, and that's a trademark thunderbolt rocket of a finish into the top corner by Mo Salah. An absolutely sensational strike worthy of winning any game of football. And Salah is on a crazy run this season. 9 goals and 7 assists this season for Mo Salah. Please, Liverpool, just extend the contracts of Salah, Van Dijk and Trent Alexander-Arnold, because they are all 3 players played magnificently. I thought Joe Gomez was sensational in the second half. He didn't put a foot wrong, and also he was threatening from set pieces. Joe Gomez from a free kick and from a corner had 2 headers which were on target, didn't go in, but hopefully Joe Gomez will score sooner or later for Liverpool, because he's actually the longest serving player at Liverpool. He started his Liverpool career even before Jurgen Klopp became the manager at Liverpool, and he's still going strong. And also Tsimikas at left back, I think now should be our first choice left back. I'm so happy Arne Slot realized that Robertson just isn't up to speed at the moment, and Tsimikas is just playing better, and he was sensational, especially in the second half. Defensively, I felt he was rock solid, and Trent Alexander-Arnold also put a shift in. First half he misplayed some passes like the whole Liverpool team, and in the first half maybe sometimes he pulled out of 50-50 challenges, which was disappointing, and the Liverpool crowd picked up on it. First half Brighton passed with 88% accuracy, Liverpool just 85%, but so the second half was much better, even though Liverpool still again passed with a lower accuracy, 82%. So that's where I think we need to improve, because we kept giving the ball away too many times. But I thought Trent Alexander-Arnold against first it was Mitoma and then Adingra, 2 of the best wingers that Brighton have. And Trent Alexander-Arnold kept them relatively quiet. They couldn't really go past him anytime. And if you are a Trent Alexander-Arnold hater, just keep watching his games, because that's what haters do. And also, that's what, will show you that Trent Alexander-Arnold is actually great at defending. He's just so much better at going forward that everybody thinks that Trent, or like not everybody, but a lot of people think Trent can't defend. But that's just a myth. And today he proved people wrong again, because to keep Mitoma and Adingra quiet all game, not many right backs in the Premier League can do it, and definitely Trent Alexander is the best right back. Konate is like broken finger injury, suspected broken finger, is not confirmed yet, is a concern though, but Liverpool have in Joe Gomez and Kwanzaa adequate replacements, and Gravenberch again was sensational today in the middle of the park, 80% pass accuracy, and I think Gakpo actually scoring 3 goals against Brighton in 2 games is also sensational, absolutely magnificent going by Gakpo, and he's really giving Luis Diaz proper competition at the left wing. I just hope that Chiesa can build up his fitness, so sometimes Salah can be rested. He was substituted in the 90th minute and he got a standing ovation, because again Salah was the match winner. Absolutely sensational performance. Darwin Núñez also in the second half he was a little bit quiet, but overall I think he did pretty well, and I just wish that Darwin Núñez would just get some luck in front of goal. He only has, I think, 1 goal this season. He has 2 goals and 2 assists this season. But I think in the Premier League he only has 1 goal, which was against Bournemouth. So yeah, Darwin Núñez needs to score more of his chances sooner or later. But the most important thing for Liverpool is we are 2 points clear at the top of the table, and of course we have brutally difficult games coming up. But thankfully our next 2 games are at Anfield, and we are really strong at Anfield. Aston Villa in the Premier League, but first we played Leverkusen in the Champions League. So Aston Villa, Southampton, and then Man City, Newcastle and Everton away. Man City at home, Newcastle and Everton away. This run is brutally difficult by Liverpool. Even the Southampton game is tough, but I think Liverpool really need to keep grinding out results, and sooner or later hopefully more of our play style will click, because Arne Slot is learning about the Premier League. He's learning about the Liverpool squad game by game, and so to be top after 10 games with a brand new manager in a brand new country, in a huge football club. Arne Slot has never managed outside of the Eredivisie, and a lot of naysayers said that he will fail, Liverpool will go downhill, Liverpool won't even make it the top 4, they will collapse like Man United, like Arsenal. Well, Liverpool are top of the league and we are here to stay, and hopefully we can stay very, very long in the title race. Still, I don't think Liverpool are favourites for the Premier League title, but we will take it. So far so good. We are 2 points ahead of Man City, and hopefully Man City's bad run of form will continue, because they have been grinding out results lately. Against Southampton they weren't that convincing, and today against Bournemouth they lost 2-1 and their goal was pretty late, so Bournemouth beat them pretty comfortably. So I really hope that Man City's bad run continues, because then Liverpool can capitalize on that. The Leverkusen game will be extra tough, but they are not as good as they were last season, so hopefully we could get a win and seal that Champions League qualification to the top 8 as quickly as possible, and then we can focus on the Premier League. I'm really happy with this win. Let me know what do you think about the game in the comments below, and thanks for watching guys. Have a nice day. See you later. Good night.